Hey everybody, welcome to Enliven Wellness. My name is Tessa and I am really excited to be here to answer that darn question for how long is it going to take for you to get better? Now, I get people asking me about this all the time and I have to say to them, well, it depends on some things, right? It depends on multiple different variables. You know, your dedication level, how long you've been ill, your willingness to try new things. You know, there's a lot of different variables that go into this. However, this is just kind of like at the basis. This answer is based on just like the basics of how long it really will take for you to get better. So how long it's going to take for you to get better is going to depend on the health of your cells. So let's nerd out here for a little bit. Your cells make up every tissue in your body. So if they are dysfunctional and they aren't healthy, then guess what? You aren't healthy. So you have to look at the health of your cells in order to see how long it's going to take for you to get better. Now, the number one thing that you have to do first is to correct mitochondrial dysfunction. AKA mitochondrial dysfunction is when the cells fail to produce enough energy for the body to function properly. Now, what this essentially means is that your cells, if they are not healthy, they are lacking energy, they are lacking the nutrients and just the raw materials to be healthy, and then therefore cell turnover rate, which I'll talk about in just a minute, is impeded. And the cells that your body is replacing itself with aren't vital. So then therefore you aren't vital. Do you see the connection here? So there are a couple things and you're like, well, how do I reverse and how do I help with, like, how do I increase mitochondrial function? Well, you need to add energy back into your cells. And you can do this and like give them the raw materials so that they're healthier. Now, how do you do this? You can use things like fulvic and humic acid. I've got a link down below where you can order some of the most amazing fulvic and humic acid. The stuff's amazing. It gives energy to your cells literally. Also, you need the proper amino acids, right? Because amino acids build everything from DNA to, so you have to have essential amino acids. You also have to have essential fatty acids. Then for the Krebs cycle, okay, for the Krebs cycle, which within your cells, which think of the Krebs cycle like your engine, and the engine prefers to run on fatty acids, so you have to have essential fatty acids. Now, that doesn't just mean like omega-3s. I'm talking about like fatty acids. Then you also need B vitamins because B vitamins repair DNA. They give your body energy. They help with the nervous system. You also need minerals. Minerals. You all know that I'm a huge fan of remineralization, okay? Because of this very fact, it helps repair mitochondrial dysfunction. So now that I've kind of pounded that into your head, that how long it's going to take for you to get better depends on the health of your cells and the length of your telomeres. What? So telomeres are these little strands of DNA that come off of the chromosomes. Okay, so you've heard of chromosomes, and there are little strands of DNA called telomeres that shoot off of these. They're little stretches of that DNA. Now, as you age, these telomeres shorten. The more stress you're under, these telomeres shorten, which the telomeres determine your age, your longevity. So in other words, you could be like 35 and have telomeres that are real short and be less healthy than a 70-year-old whose telomeres haven't been as frayed. It's like the analogy that they give is like a shoelace. When you take that little plastic cap off the shoelace and that fraying kind of happens, that's what happens to your telomeres. So now how do you increase the length of your telomeres? Well, you correct environmental stressors and life stressors. One of the number one ways you can increase telomere length is with meditation. And y'all know I'm a big fan of meditation. So that's another way that you can increase telomere length. Very, very cool. So you need to repair mitochondrial dysfunction and increase the energy and the health of your cells. And then you need to also, and then that is going to determine how fast your cells regenerate. So this gets into the question, how long is it going to take for me to heal? Well, just to give you an idea of how quickly you could heal, your entire liver, every liver cell replaces itself every 300 to 600 days, depending on the health of your cells and how fast your body can overturn these cells with healthier cells and rebuild your body with healthier cells. So, your pancreas, and this experiment was done in rats, but that's, we take a lot of information from those studies anyway. Pancreas cells, beta cells, have been shown to potentially regenerate every 20 to 50 days. Really, really cool. Your entire stomach lining regenerates in 2 to 9 days. Your gut microbiome, they have estimated that you can change your gut microbiome in 2 days of changes in diet. 2 days. You can change the entire profile of your microbiome in 2 days. Wicked cool. So where I'm going with this is that you can regenerate your cells and your body tissues. Got liver problems? Have you had a hard time detoxing? In 300 days, if you really commit to a solid plan, you can regenerate that liver and literally have a completely new liver. To me, that's like freaking awesome, you guys, right? And gals. So, there are other ways that you can help clear out old dead cells. One of my favorite ways is fasting. Fasting induces something called apoptosis. And this is cell death, programmed cell death. And this is essentially it forces your cells to, you kill off cells, and you kill off cells that are old, and you cause them to die. And then your body can flush them out more efficiently and then replace them with new, healthier cells. Very neat. So, in other words, how long does it take to get better? Well, I wish that there were like a date, right? But in general, what I like to tell people is that it's about 3 to 6 to 9 months, possibly even 2 years, okay, to really fully reap the benefits. But, with the protocols that I put into place, I like to see changes in people within 3 months, and especially at 6 months. That's when you can really start to assess, is this plan working? Now, I know everyone's looking for the magic pill, like, oh, I want to take this and tomorrow I feel better. Like, y'all, that does not exist. And as you can see, now you can understand why. Because it's going to take time for those cells to overturn and regenerate and help you feel better. So, it takes dedication. You need to hit all the areas if you want to heal and not just put band-aids on shit. Okay, I'm just gonna put some band-aids of supplements on these things. If you want to heal at the cellular level, it takes dedication. You need to focus on nutrition, exercise, lifestyle habits, thought processes, your environment, your relationships. What kind of TV programs do you watch? Please don't watch TV at all if you can. What kind of music are you listening to? How's your water supply? Do you have a shower filter? And I know that it sounds like a lot, but really, if you are on the healing journey and you want to heal, you've got to look at all the different pieces of your life. And then that's going to help increase the health of your cells, because then you're just going to be like, putting your cells into this beautiful healing soup. That is going to determine how long it takes for you to heal and get better. But it can be done. Again, y'all, proof is in the pudding. I was diagnosed with so many different things, and I feel so good nowadays. And you deserve to feel that good too. All of you deserve to feel this good, really. So you need to correct mitochondrial dysfunction by increasing the energy within your cells. You can do this with a ton of different things, lots of different things, but you've got to start changing your perspective from the Band-Aid solution, if you want to heal, to getting down to cellular healing. So, I hope this answered your question. I hope this kind of gave you a little bit more idea and lots more hope that if you feel like you're broken, that is not possible, because your cells are continuing to regenerate. And until you are dead, there is still hope. There is still hope, because you can reverse this process. You can reverse the disease process. You really can. I believe in you. Now you just need to believe in you. Okay? So know that it's going to take time, but if you're also interested in like learning more about these techniques and how to get on a good game plan, if you're actually interested in healing at the cellular level, email me and say, I'm ready. And I am ready for you, and we'll get you on a solid plan and get the energy within your cells up so that you are like regenerating at a higher rate. We're gonna increase those telomeres, that telomere length, and then you're gonna feel awesome. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit that bell button so that you're notified when I go live. And like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. It all means so much. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, bye.